NFL Week 10 picks coming up. And believe me, the lines have been sharper than ever this year. Sharper than ever. But this week's a different story. Bengals come into Baltimore. Baltimore's been rolling, and their offense looks unstoppable. But the Bengals' offense looks unstoppable as well. This is going to come down to who runs the ball better, who manages the clock better, and who gets off the field more on defense. And I think that's the Ravens, especially at home in primetime. Carolina woke up last week with Bryce Young, and they got the win over the Saints, and I expect the same thing here in London when they play the Giants. Giants just have nothing to play for. They just don't play well. They don't pass well, run well, block well, nothing. Coach well. Coach should be fired as it is. Panthers had their only team really to play for something, and Bryce Young's playing for his career. Take the points +5. This next game, San Francisco and Tampa Bay, is a really tough game. Tampa Bay's coming off an emotional road loss on Monday night, short week as well. Meanwhile, San Francisco's been rested off of a bye week. They're laying 6 on the road. Why isn't it 7, or why isn't it a touchdown or more? Those key numbers, when they open the market, and those key numbers 6, 7, 7.5, going above key numbers, are really key when you handicap certain games. But the bottom line is this: Tampa Bay's been in every single game. They're great as an underdog, and I know I always go against teams coming off emotional road losses, and when they come back at home as a favorite, but they're not a favorite. They're an underdog, and they need this game badly. San Francisco's not the same team without McCaffrey, and laying 6 on the road, San Fran has not looked good on the road. So I'm taking the dog here, even though I usually go against teams coming off emotional road losses. Tampa +6. Saints and Falcons. Looks too easy to take the Falcons. And I know I said go against teams coming off of road losses, emotional losses, like the Saints did last week against Carolina, and bet against them if they're favorites. But they're an underdog. And after firing a coach, believe me, teams get hyped up, and they play very, very hard for their new interim coach. Take the Saints +the point. They're a live dog at home this Sunday. Broncos on the road, consecutive weeks at Baltimore. Now they got to play the Kansas City Chiefs, who are looking to go undefeated this season. And that continues this week at home. Lay the points with Kansas City. Denver's not who you think they are. They only play well at home. And on the road, they're one-dimensional anyway. Kansas City all day long. Lay it. Pretty sure Jonathan Taylor will show up on this one. He'll bounce back from last week's performance, and their running game could really keep Buffalo's offense off the field in this one. I like the home dog with Indy +the 4. Washington Commanders. Keep going with them. I told you since day one they were a Super Bowl caliber team, and they'll take care of the Steelers here. This is Steelers' really first tough road test of the season, and I expect Washington to pummel them. Steelers won't be able to keep up with this offense. Steelers haven't really played a really quality offense yet, and the Commanders have one. Washington. Patriots and Bears, both teams coming off of really bad losses on the road. Bears got blown out at Arizona. Patriots lost a tough one in Tennessee. And I know most of the time when teams coming off the road that lose emotional road games like the Patriots, you go against. But Bears, I don't like laying a lot of points with the Bears, especially against a pretty solid defense in New England. I think everyone's going to be on the Bears. I'm going to have to take the points with New England to keep it within a field goal or so. Here's going to be another public play by the public. The Chargers, they're going to be laying the points all day long against the Titans, and the Titans have not fared well against the spread. Well, they're going to fare well here. Take the points all day long with the Titans this week. Their defense will keep them in it. Keep playing against the Cowboys every week. I'll take the Eagles, lay the 6. Arizona, same thing. Go against the Jets every week. Go against the Jets and Cowboys every single week, the most overrated teams in the NFL. I'll take Arizona to continue their role. Taking the home dog with the Texans +the 4 to shock the Lions. And I'm laying it with the Rams on Monday against the Dolphins.